Welcome to In the Kitchen with Lynn. My name is Lynn, and I'm going to show you how to make everyday recipes your whole family will love. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like, you could leave a comment, and I would be more than happy to answer anything you have to ask. You have yourself a good day, and see you again here on In the Kitchen with Lynn. Hi everybody, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Lynn, and today we are going to be making macaroni and cheese topped meatloaf, or meatloaf topped with macaroni and cheese. I saw this idea on a YouTube channel. It's called Shotgun Red. That's the name of it. He's no longer with us. He's deceased now, but he had these puppets in Nashville and things like that, and he has some really good recipes on his YouTube channel, and he also, his wife, or I think it's his wife, has his blog going still after, it's been dead for several years, I do believe. And he's from Minnesota, I do believe, and then he moved to Nashville, and he had these puppets, and he's called Shotgun Red. I'm sure maybe you've heard of him. I don't know. I had never heard of him before, and when I saw this recipe, I thought, wow, now that sounds like a good thing to, you know, have in the middle of winter, which it is right now, and it's snowing. So hopefully that makes him happy somewhere, wherever he may be. And so I'm going to start with taking 1 cup of ketchup, and I'm going to put it in my little bowl here and scoop it all out. And set that aside, and I'm going to add 1 cup of barbecue sauce, and I'm using my favorite barbecue sauce, which is Sweet Baby Ray's, and I'm just using the regular kind. You could use the honey, any kind you want, it really, I don't care. I love Sweet Baby Ray's. I do make my own barbecue sauce, but when and if I don't, I do reach for the Sweet Baby Ray's. Just love it, always have. So yeah, oh, that's good. So I'm going to stir this together. When I saw that meatloaf topped with macaroni and cheese, I thought, now that sounds interesting. That have not made that. And like I said, it's after the New Year's, and it's not quite time for the old start on the diet yet. We're going to do that on Monday. We tried to do that on Wednesday or Thursday, and that just didn't work. So we thought, well, we'll wait till Monday. So I thought, why not finish out the holiday season with a meatloaf topped with mac and cheese. Yeah, there. Just stir that together here as best you can. And set that aside for now. And then in this bowl, I have 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and then I added a pound of ground pork, and that's my take on it, my preference. The recipe on the Shotgun Reds did not call for that. It called for all ground beef, but I like pork in my meatloaf mixture, so that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going, whoa, jeez, I did that the wrong way here. Then I'm going to add 1 package of the good old Lipton onion soup mix that everybody knows and loves. I know, I'm sure there's people that say don't use it, whatever, you know, make your own. That's fine, go right ahead. But I like Lipton's onion soup mix, and I love creamed soup, so there you go. And here's a little bit of onion. I'm going to just add, this is just 1 medium onion chopped, and I'm only going to add that much of it for now until I mix it all together. And I'm going to add 2 eggs. 1 egg, and we got the 2. And we are going to add this whole sleeve of Townhouse crackers, and I'm going to smash them up. They don't take much to crack or smash up anymore. I don't know what they did to crackers, but they don't hold up like they used to. That's my oven. I have that preheated to 350 degrees. And keep adding that. Now, I suppose if you had a favorite meatloaf recipe, you could use that also. I'm just, you know, following along here on this particular recipe. I like to do that the first time I try something different. And then go from there after that. I basically make my meatloaf the same way. I don't necessarily add crackers. I usually add bread, but whatever. It's still good. Meatloaf is meatloaf. I've always liked meatloaf. I know some people don't. I always did. And then I'm just going to smash that up. And I'm also going to add half of this ketchup barbecue sauce mixture. So we're just going to kind of roughly eyeball that. And add that. Ooh, that's about right. Yeah. And might as well use my fingers here. I'm going to use it up to smash it up anyway. And there we go. Ooh, that looks good already. Keep smashing that up here. Ooh. I always loved meatloaf. I don't know. Maybe because it was the only thing my mom made that was halfway decent. She was not a good cook. As I have said many times before, you know, actually, if she was still living, she would say, I'm not a good cook. She would admit it, because she wasn't, and she really didn't have any desire to cook. But it's funny, because all my sisters were all pretty good cooks, actually. And so I guess it was a necessity thing. Plus, way back in those days, it's unusual that my mother didn't cook very well, because back then you kind of had to. I mean, she would have loved all the drive-in restaurants and the fast food stuff, and the, you know, she thought TV dinners were just, you know, wonderful. She thought that was like a godsend. Wow, you know, she could handle that. But she just didn't like cooking. My dad did. He was good. He would have been a good chef, I think. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to go get myself some different clean things here, because these are getting... Why struggle, right? I think that's enough onion in there. So I'm not going to add the rest of that. There's a lot going on in this recipe, so I think that will be good. I'm going to set that there. I'm going to put this up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in... I'm going to wipe this off. Sorry, but that bugs me. We're going to cook the whole thing, but we're going to start by cooking the meatloaf in this 13 by 9 or 3-quart casserole dish. And that'll thin it out a little bit, give it less time to cook here. So what I'm going to do is just kind of plop this in here like that. And let me go this here. I'm not very organized right this second. Here we go. The hamburger, the ground beef I have is very lean. So I'm not concerned with the grease or anything, you know, the fat runoff here. If yours is a little bit more on the fattier side, before you put the mac and cheese on top, you might want to drain your grease a little bit. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I've never made this, so I don't know if that's a thing you have to do or not. So let's just keep putting that in there like this. Looks good already. Yeah, it's a very cold day here in northern Wisconsin, and starting to get a few snow flurries. And today is Sunday, so of course the Packers play this afternoon. Gotta get ready for that. There. I'm gonna just flip you around over here. Plus we gotta watch the Minnesota Detroit Lions game tonight. Ooh, now that's someone I want to watch. I just do. I hate to say this too loudly, living here in Wisconsin, but I've always been a Lions fan. Secretly. Very secretly. And I always was, because they weren't good for so long. They were the underdog for so long. So, better not tell anybody that either. So. There we go. Pat that in there real good. There. I'm going to kind of firm it up here a little bit. It is a meatloaf after all. There. Kind of go like that. Take off these silly gloves again. And move you down just a tad. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the remaining cup or whatever that it would be left over in your bowl of your cup of ketchup and your cup of barbecue sauce mixture. And we added half of it to the meatloaf, and now what we're going to do is we're going to spread the other half on top here. And while we're baking this, we're going to let it bake 350 degrees, and I think it's for half an hour. And while we're doing that, or while that's baking, we are going to be making our mac and cheese. Boil our elbow macaroni and go from there. But this is the first thing we do. Let me move this over like that. That's going to taste pretty good, I think, Larry. Don't you think so? I think so. Yummy. Looks good already. There. So, I'm going to go like that. Might as well get it all on there. There we go. Okay. I am going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees. Let it bake for 30 minutes. Check on it, and then I'm going to, while that's baking for the 30 minutes, I'm going to boil up my noodles for the mac and cheese and make my... Gotta make the cheese sauce. Okay. 2 cans cheddar cheese soup. That's 1. And a 2. Whoa. Just got that all over the place. That's okay. And we're going to mix these with a teaspoon of garlic powder and about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. What in the world is this out of my pepper here? Strange looking pepper. And that's good enough. Looks like a lot of pepper, but I don't think it is. And 2 cups of milk. Whisk this together. We've got our macaroni that we already cooked. Ooh, now it's getting hot there. There. Ooh, plop that in. Let's get this one here. Oh, I have one over here. There we go. Mix this all together. There. There. Stirring it, folding it in. Good already, doesn't it? There. And now we're going to take 4 cups of cheese here, and I'm using smoked Gouda because that's all I had in my refrigerator after all the holidays. That's what I'm adding, and I'm going to add half of that, which is 2 cups. To this, yeah, roughly. There we go. Just kind of go like that. There. And fold this in best we can. I could have used a bigger bowl here, but that's okay. I was stirring in here, or folding, I should say. There we go. Now for the final touch. Ciao, Debbie. I gotta get our meatloaf. We're going to put this on top. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Look at this. Ooh. Ooh. I'm making a mess here, but that's okay. Wow. Here, guys, I'm going to do this for you guys. Looky. There. Let's go like that. Oh boy. See, this was in my pepper. I don't know what that is. Another one in my pepper. Get hold of there. There. Just going to kind of push that over there. And I did drain some of the excess fat off, which I don't think is a big deal, but I mean, not like we're going to be watching our calories if we're eating this anyway. But that's okay. There we go. That over there. Yeah, I'm going to push you there and there. Bake this again at 350, and I'm going to bake it for the 20 minutes, and then I'm going to check it. I'm not sure exactly how long. I think you just got to kind of keep an eye on it. I really do. But I'll have all the correct ingredients and the times and all that fun stuff in the link below. And then I'm going to put this on top. Look at this. Whoa. Now, is this a meal or what? Wow. Yeah, this is like Woesville. There we go. Kind of go like this. Kind of mounding over here, which is okay. I'm getting cheese everywhere. This is going to taste pretty dang good. That I know. This is called comfort food at its max. Ultimate comfort food right here. There. I'm going to put this in the oven at 350. I'll let it cook for a good 20 minutes. And then I'm going to take it out, or I'm going to peek at it and check it, and I'll be back. Doesn't that look good? I think it looks lovely. I don't want that dripping in my... Look at that. Ooh, yum. It's hot. But it's good. There we go. Yum. Okay, guys. I will be back. Okay, just came out of the oven. And that baby is hot. But we are going to let it cool down for at least, oh God, 10 minutes for sure. And then I will scoop it up. So I'll be back. Dish it up and be done. And I don't know how we're going to do this, but we'll do it like this, I guess. Okay, here we go. Whoa, look at that.